You know, you go into the military as a civilian. Most people pretty young. And you're trained to become a soldier. And if you make it out, you come out a veteran. And you return to hometown USA or hometown somewhere in the world. And you return to your citizenry, being a citizen and a veteran. So this is a short story about what I call the invisible veteran and citizen, or the Ceteran. Hello, fellow Americans and all people of the world. Our magnificent world. Even with the bad things, there's so much greatness and happiness, serenity, technology, and peace to pursue and have. Unfortunately for me, I am a 100% disabled veteran from the Gulf War era. So, kind of like how some Vietnam vets have told me how they feel, I kind of feel forgotten too, in a lot of ways. I'm not dodging bullets or doing heroic acts in Afghanistan right now, nor was I in Iraq. I didn't even deploy to the Gulf War area because I was in Germany at that time in a headquarters command, and although called to a muster formation for deployment for that war, it was canceled within about 3 days of real-world preparation due to our general being replaced by another general at another base in Germany, according to what I was told. Of course, I felt a sense of relief, but I still served 10 honorable years of my youth and early prime from age 18. I've been a 100% disabled veteran 11 years. So that's really been my prime. Taking medicines, having symptoms, aches, pains, symptoms affecting symptoms, ailments, causing other ailments, affecting other ailments, many doctor's appointments, on, and currently onward. I have seen the VA medical centers and care come a long way since my getting out about in 1993. Back then, it was mostly manual records, long waits, largely rude staff and doctors and nurses, and pure insult that I witnessed to myself and many veterans. Although I did meet some good workers that were passionate and helpful. I've always met good, even great workers, veterans, DOD workers, civilians, and volunteers. My doctor teams of many years at several VA centers have helped improve my health, perhaps even save my life. However, since January 6th of 2012, I've been under a lot of undue expected extra pressure and personal stress. A major blow to my household happened after that even, approximately October 2012, from a very, very extremely inconsiderate act, I believe, of a historical government help agency. It was like mixing a typhoon, monsoon, mudslide, F5 hurricane, the catastrophic tsunami, an F5 tornado, a Pompeii-type volcano eruption, a seismic 9.0 earthquake, a major forest fire, and some kind of like a nuclear attack with an atom bomb. That's about the best way I can describe a horrible cake looks like. Now, I wouldn't want that kind of cake. That's what my life has been like. And it still is. Getting better in ways, thankfully. The prior mentioned government agencies' actions were warranted. I'm not necessarily agreeing that they were totally accurate, but quite untimely nearing the holiday season and unannounced totally to my knowledge. Very horrible results for us. We've lost a paid-for $22,000, 7-passenger, great condition family van, and we have a large family with several kids. We've lost over half of approximately 50 creditor accounts, many of them major, very important, and held since the mid-90s. All gone forever. Some with monthly payments as little as $25, but so many hardships just prevented keeping things in order. We've also almost lost our home. That's a whole nother gory set of details. Boom. A credit score of very near 700 is now black. I mean real black. Dark. We tried on our own approximately 10 months to put this disastrous fire out ourselves since we have almost no active support system. Though we do have family where most are just getting by and church members that have assisted here and there but don't quite understand, we believe, the depths of our tragedy as we've tried to explain some of it but don't wear it on our sleeves when we attend service. So anyway, this is a sick story that we're even sick of telling, hearing, and living. I, as a 100% disabled vet, reached out to what I felt was the cavalry, like back in the Daniel Boone days or something. The VA, since I'm a disabled veteran, for crucial help. And I reached out to a plethora of community agencies, groups, whatever. I got no. There are several disabled persons in our household, so we're suffering. We've suffering so bad that a few of our lives were almost lost several times due to worsened health problems because of unexpected added stress and delays. My veteran health status that had been well managed for years by a great team of a few doctors and nurses has spiraled somewhat out of control, some days worse than others. I was already on antidepressant and anti-anxiety medications by my request due to the January 6, 2012 personal adverse incident, unrelated, of course, and tragedy, but at least I could function pretty decently most of the time. But a lot of personal emotional trauma still occurred. Then, the already mentioned October 2012 government agency incident basically has near ruined our family. I almost lost my spouse many times due to some common but serious health concerns that he has, that many people suffer from, just very close calls. I lost 8 to 9 pant sizes and was placed by request on a boost diet regimen to sustain my nutrition life and maintain my much smaller weight now than approximately a prior 15 to 20 year steady weight. So many problems, separate and conjoined, occurred. We were spinning in the midst of a giant storm that has been spinning all around our prior typical, decent, yet living with some disabilities community life. It has steadily crumbled all around us right before our very eyes. I've also suffered a major family death tragedy of a great love and a lover of all people. I am extra sad about that loss. Too many hardships to grieve that yet. I was encouraged by that person so much through this terrible storm and battle I've been fighting for so long. She prayed, because she was a person who prays, that it would be okay. Heck, I fought more as a vet than I did as a soldier. Listen, folks, I'm just a down-home person from a great state. The best, actually, I think. I left here as a citizen, became a soldier, returned home a citizen, yet a disabled veteran. I have been mistreated and turned down for help as a citizen and as a veteran. The world, and especially the U.S., must remember that it's soldiers that make it home, because some don't, are both citizens and veterans. Our native status is citizen. Our military status is veteran. We are both. I call it the Ceteran. Capital C-E-T-E-R-A-N. The Ceteran. We should be treated kindly and assisted where needed by the community and agencies as citizens, as well as the VA as veterans. We are not either or nor split in half like this picture. We are you. We just raised our hand and said, I will. Then put our lives on the line for the enduring freedoms many people enjoy and hopefully will for many years to come. Don't ever forget the causes or soldiers, the veterans, but please remember the Ceteran, the veteran that is still your fellow citizen and human being with feelings. You can email comments to capital I, lowercase m, uppercase A, uppercase C-E-T-E-R-A-N. I am a Ceteran66 at gmail.com. Peace to you all, and thanks for listening.